What if I told you there's a manifestation technique that could unlock your creative potential and help you achieve massive success in your artistic endeavors? Today, we're diving deep into the 369 manifestation method and exploring how this powerful technique might be the secret behind some of the biggest hits in pop music. Whether you're a songwriter, artist, or creative professional, this deep dive will show you exactly how to harness the power of manifestation to create work that resonates with millions. We'll break down the science, the method, and real-world applications that you can start using today. But first, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because we're about to reveal manifestation secrets that most creators never learn about. Let's start with the foundation. Manifestation isn't just wishful thinking, there's actual neuroscience backing up why these techniques work so effectively for creative professionals. When we repeatedly focus on specific outcomes, our brain's reticular activating system, essentially our mental filter, begins to notice opportunities and connections we would have otherwise missed. This is the same system that makes you suddenly notice a specific car model everywhere after you've decided you want to buy it. For artists and songwriters, this means your brain becomes hyper-attuned to melodic patterns that resonate with your intended audience, lyrical themes that connect with universal emotions, collaborative opportunities that align with your goals, and industry connections. The 369 method specifically leverages neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire itself through repetition. By writing your manifestation statements 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night, you're literally rewiring your neural pathways to support your creative success. Research shows that handwriting activates the reticular activating system more effectively than typing, which is why the traditional pen and paper approach is so crucial to this method. But here's where it gets really interesting for creators. The 369 method doesn't just change how you think, it changes how you create. So what exactly is the 369 manifestation method? This technique was popularized by inventor Nikola Tesla, who believed these numbers held special significance in the universe. Here's how it works. In the morning, you write your manifestation statement 3 times immediately after waking up. This plants the seed in your subconscious when your mind is most receptive. In the afternoon, 6 hours later, or during your peak creative hours, you write the statement 6 times. This reinforces the intention during your most productive period. In the evening, before bed, you write it 9 times. This embeds the intention into your subconscious mind, where it works while you sleep. The key is consistency. You must do this for at least 33 days, though many practitioners continue for 45 days, or even longer for major life changes. But here's what most people get wrong. They write generic statements like, "I want to be successful." For creative professionals, specificity is everything. Instead of "I want to write hit songs," a more effective manifestation might be, "I effortlessly create melodies that deeply move my listeners and connect them to their emotions." Notice how this statement focuses on the impact and feeling, not just the outcome. This is crucial for artistic manifestation. Now, let's talk about why manifestation is particularly powerful for creative minds. Artists, musicians, and writers already operate in the realm of bringing ideas from the intangible into reality. That's literally what creation is. When successful songwriters sit down to create, they're not just hoping for inspiration to strike random. They're actively channeling their intentions into their work. This is where manifestation becomes a practical tool, not just a spiritual practice. The creative manifestation process works in 4 stages. Stage 1 is intention setting. Before writing, successful creators get clear on what emotion or message they want to convey. They're not just writing for the sake of writing, they have a specific intention. Stage 2 is emotional alignment. They tap into the feeling state they want their audience to experience. If they want to create a song about empowerment, they first embody that feeling of empowerment themselves. Stage 3 is inspired action. This is where the actual creative work happens, but it's guided by the clear intention set in stages 1 and 2. Stage 4 is release and trust. After creating, they release attachment to specific outcomes and trust that their work will find its intended audience. Here's a fascinating example. Many hit songs that become anthems for specific emotions or life experiences were written by artists who were deeply embodying those feelings at the time of creation. The authenticity of their emotional state during the manifestation and creation process is what makes the final product so universally resonant. When you're manifesting as a creative, you're not just asking the universe for success, you're programming your subconscious to recognize and create the patterns that lead to that success. Let's examine how manifestation principles might apply to creating commercially successful music. While we can't know the personal practices of specific artists, we can analyze patterns in how hit songs are created and how they connect with audiences. Pattern 1 is emotional authenticity. The biggest hits often come from a place of genuine emotional experience. When songwriters manifest from an authentic emotional state, that authenticity translates into the final product. Pattern 2 is universal themes with personal touch. Successful songs balance universal emotions with specific personal details. This suggests the creators are manifesting both broad connection and intimate authenticity. Pattern 3 is collaborative synchronicity. Many hit songs result from seemingly coincidental collaborations. When artists are actively manifesting creative partnerships, they become more aware of and open to these opportunities. Pattern 4 is perfect timing. Some songs become massive hits because they capture exactly what the collective consciousness needs at that moment. This suggests the creators were tapped into something larger than themselves. Let's break down a practical application. If you're a songwriter using the 369 method, your manifestation might be, I create songs that heal and inspire others while expressing my authentic truth. In the morning, write this 3 times while visualizing yourself in the studio, feeling inspired and connected to your purpose. In the afternoon, write this 6 times during your creative peak hours, perhaps right before a writing session. In the evening, write this 9 times while feeling gratitude for your ability to create and impact others. The key is that you're not just manifesting external success, you're manifesting the internal state that creates work worthy of that success. Now let's get practical. How can you implement the 369 method to enhance your own creative success? I'm going to give you a step-by-step system that you can start using today. Step 1 is craft your creative manifestation statement. Your statement should include the type of impact you want to have, the emotional quality of your work, your role as a creator, and the connection with your audience. Examples include, I effortlessly create music that moves people to feel deeply and authentically. My songs become the soundtrack to people's most meaningful moments. Or I collaborate with talented creators who elevate. Step 2 is create your manifestation schedule. Write in the morning immediately upon waking, before checking your phone. Write in the afternoon during your peak creative hours, which for most people is between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Write in the evening as part of your wind-down routine, at least 30 minutes before sleep. Step 3 is enhance with visualization. While writing each statement, spend 10-15 seconds visualizing yourself creating the work. people experiencing your creation, the emotions and impact you're generating, and the success and fulfillment you feel. Step 4 is take inspired action. Manifestation without action is just daydreaming. Pay attention to creative ideas that come to you throughout the day, opportunities for collaboration or exposure, intuitive urges to work on specific projects, and synchronicities that support your goals. Step 5 is track your progress. Keep a separate journal noting creative breakthroughs during your 33-45-day period, opportunities that present themselves, changes in your creative confidence and output, and feedback from others about your work. Before we wrap up, let's address the biggest mistakes people make when applying manifestation to their creative work. Mistake 1 is focusing only on external outcomes. Wrong would be I want my song to hit #1 on the chart. Right would be I create music that authentically expresses my truth and deeply resonates with my intended audience. Mistake 2 is inconsistent practice. Skipping days breaks the neural pattern you're trying to establish. If you miss a day, just continue the next day without judgment. Mistake 3 is lack of emotional connection. Going through the motions without feeling the emotions behind your statements renders the practice ineffective. Mistake 4 is impatience with results. Manifestation is about internal transformation that leads to external results. Focus on how the practice changes your creative process, not just end outcomes. Mistake 5 is neglecting inspired action. Writing manifestations while ignoring creative impulses and opportunities won't produce results. Pro tip: the most successful creative manifestors treat their practice as sacred creative time, not a chore to rush through. The 369 manifestation method isn't magic, it's a systematic way to reprogram your subconscious mind for creative success. When you combine clear intentions with consistent practice and inspired action, you create the internal conditions that naturally lead to external success. Whether you're writing your first song or your 100th, this method can help you tap into deeper levels of creativity and authenticity. The artists who create work that moves millions aren't just lucky, they're operating from a clear, focused, and intentional creative state. Your challenge for the next 33 days: choose one creative manifestation statement and commit to the 369 practice. Document your journey and watch how it transforms not just your creative output, but your entire relationship with your artistic expression. If this video helped you understand how manifestation can enhance your creative success, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on the intersection of consciousness and creativity. Drop a comment below sharing your own manifestation statement. I love seeing how different creators adapt these principles to their unique artistic vision. Remember, your creative gifts are meant to be shared with the world. The 369 method is simply a tool to help you share them more powerfully and authentically. Until next time, keep creating and keep manifesting.